Hello, welcome to another episode of the Inked Happiness. Today, I'm going to talk about an event that most of you are aware of. But I'm still saying because some new members in our fraternity, in our group, people who have just taken up fountain pens and inks as an hobby, they are not really aware about this event, and they have asked me to kind of have a rundown on what it is all about, what they can expect, how they can join. So here it is. We will be talking about the Pelikan Hubs this time. Now, Pelikan Hubs, as you all know, is an event that is organized simultaneously around the world on a given day in around September, October, this time of the year, where and this takes place simultaneously in different cities around the world, and people, fountain pen lovers in that community, in that particular city, come together. They are supposed to, interact among themselves, talk pens, talk inks, and it's generally a kind of a get together where you have a feel good factor, where you get to know the community, where the community comes together as one, discusses matters of mutual interest and things like that. Now, as a matter of fact, in 2024, more than 250 such hubs, these individual meetings in different cities, are called Pelikan Hubs. Now, more than 250 hubs were conducted, spread across close to 50 countries, 50 different countries. In Calcutta, we have two hubs. One is the older one, which has been happening in Calcutta for a long time, and which, if I am not mistaken, is one of the hubs, in the Pelikan Hubs, that attracts the highest amount of footfall. So that's one. Thank you, Calcutta. The second hub is of relatively newer origin. It takes place in the eastern fringes of Calcutta, in the new town Rajarhat region. And this is the hub that I have been going for the last couple of years for various reasons. I will come to them later on in the thing. But the reason why Pelikan does this is that Pelikan uses it, the Pelikan Hubs, as a platform to launch their Ink of the Year. Every year, they launch an exclusive ink for the hubs, and all registered members in the hubs get a free sample bottle of this ink. So many people, me included, I started going to the hubs because I wanted that ink, and these are expensive inks, these are highly sought after inks, and there are people who have been collecting these inks year on year for many years. I also have many from different years. Now, that's the second reason why Pelikan does it. Now, and of course, as I mentioned, it's something where the community comes together, bonds are strengthened, friendships are renewed, and things like that. Now, before going further into the thing, let me show you what they gave us this year. So this was the box for Pelikan Hubs 2025, in which they have, I hope you guys can see this, in which they have a postcard that they give out, a writing pad, and this is the ink. This is the Pelikan Mandarin. Let me open it. I haven't opened it. I was saving it for showing this to you guys. So this is the ink, Pelikan Edelstein Mandarin ink. This is this year's. This was last year's ink I got, and this incidentally was, this is 23, this is 24, this was last year's, and this is 25. So these are the kind of notebooks that, writing pads that Pelikan gives out. So this is it. I'll show you writing samples. Now a couple of things. How do you become a part of the thing? Pelikan Hubs, they have a website, global website, where every year, some months prior to the event, they open it and you can go, you can register yourself. There's no fee. Pelikan does not charge any fee whatsoever for your participation. It's absolutely free from their side. Now, you can go and register there. Once you register, your name appears in their lists, in their database, and they will, and one person from every city, every town, every hub can apply as the hub master. Now, you can also apply to be a hub master. Anyone can. Pelikan does not differentiate. Anyone. It's on a first come, first served basis. So you can also apply for a hub master. And the hub master is the person that Pelikan is in communication with. All these packets and everything goes to the hub master. They also have a huge banner that they send. Now, this banner you are supposed to sign and send back to Pelikan, and so it's pretty this thing, and it's mostly on the members about how exciting they'll make the event. It's up to them. But Pelikan does not get into the nitty-gritties. So normally around, and I've been to many hubs in different parts of the world. I've talked to people from different hubs in different parts of the world. What they say is normally people, hire out a coffee shop or somewhere where everybody congregates, and they, pay for their own. If you're having a cup of coffee or some side eats, you pay for it. There are also some hubs where the organizers, they, take a fee, which is divided to meet the cost of hiring the venue, of the food that is served. Now, ask me if I approve of this. I mean, who am I to approve? Like they say, what right has the will right to write on the rights of the rightist church? I'm a nobody. But the thing is, I don't like it. I don't like this kind of a thing where you take money, where you also take sponsorships from pen or ink, these things. And sometimes these sponsorships are taken without the rank and file knowing about it. So some people use this for furthering their vested interests, which is not in the right spirit. It's not something that's ethical to be done. But like I said, who am I to make if they're making money? Because I've also seen people, pen sellers and ink distributors and pen and ink sellers, uh, getting into some kind of a bandobast, an arrangement with the organizers and paying them some money to be able to be selling their ware at the thing, which is also, I mean, I have my reservations against it. That's personal. And I don't think it's in tune, in sync with the thought behind which, the thought with which Pelikan has started this or continues doing this event. So it's not something that I like, but it happens. I'm just telling you, I'm reporting facts. Second thing is now about this Rajarhat Hub that I went to. It was an excellent thing. Number one, it's not very crowded. I'm old. I feel claustrophobic in some areas where you sell tickets and you ram things because you want to sell your pens. So you try to gather as many people as possible. This Rajarhat one, this where everyone knows everyone else in this particular thing. We are all fountain pen lovers there. We know each other. It's like a family get together. And here, the oldest person is our very respected Reverend Jyoti Chakraborty, and he, incidentally, last year also he was there. And right after attending the thing, he suffered a stroke, and he was here again this year, despite all his physical challenges, the medical challenges. Incidentally, this hub master is a doctor. He is a very famous doctor, very nice gentleman, a very dedicated collector of and user of fountain pens. He had some friends who were also doctors, so it's the kind of, the group was eclectic in the sense that there were so many people from so many different backgrounds. We had a husband-wife duo coming in from Guwahati. Just imagine, they've taken a flight, they've come here to Calcutta just to attend the Pelikan Hub. The husband, I've written the report of this hub in my Inked Happiness blog. If you are interested, please take a look, where all the names are also given. The husband had brought his collection of Pelikan pens, and it was such a delight. It was such a delight to see his pens, because this is a place where everybody brings their pens. You write with each other's pens, you test them, you just appreciate the beauty of a fountain pen and inks, and that's about it. So what I'll do is I'll show you writing samples with this ink, the Edelstein ink. This is the new one. Last year they had made, this was a shimmering ink, it was the golden lapis. It was a shimmering ink, it was a shimmer ink, but this, I believe, is a straight, it's a mandarin. I don't know whether it's mandarin yellow or not, but beautiful ink. So we'll have some, I'll do some swatches and show you samples. So please write to us. Tell us what you think of the Pelikan Hubs. Tell us whether you, as a fountain pen and ink lover, are agreeable to some people hijacking these events for vested interests. Now, there are people who are pen and ink sellers, and they organize these events in their shops. in their shops. So that's one thing. They're doing it in the open. I've got nothing against them. What I am against is, taking on the guise of a fountain pen lover. I'm so and so, I collect pens, I do this, and actually using this platform to, to forward your interests. So tell me if you are agreeable to this thing, because these things should be, you should name and shame these people. I mean, that's what I feel. And you should, expose these things, because ultimately they are not well wishers of the community. They are not here for the growth of the fraternity. They are not here for the love of fountain pens. They are here to make money. If you are here to make money, you make money and you go. Vamoose. Like, don't claim to be something that you are not. And by doing so, don't put everyone's efforts or everyone's honesty or everyone's camaraderie or everyone's coming together to question. So that's it. Please write your comments. Please tell us what you feel. Please tell us what your feelings are about Pelikan. Please write a word appreciating Pelikan, because more than 250 such things with at least 10 people on the lowest side, at least 10 people. So that's more than 2,500 bottles of inks, and these inks cost a lot of money, and they have to be packed and they have to be sent around the world. There's a huge amount of back-end work that takes place. So they're spending a lot of money to create this for the fraternity, which is a very good thing. I mean, they have their interest. Of course, they are using the platform too, but they're also giving out the ink free. So the thing is, I mean, nobody else has done it in the world. So the thing is, we must appreciate. So please write in a word of appreciation if you would, because I think we owe, as the community, we owe it to the company as well. So that's it. Thank you for being with us for so long. Let's hope we meet again next week on another video. Thank you.